This is the 2022 Geely Coolray Sport Limited. Now they only made around 1,000 of these here in the Philippines, so today I'm going to show you just exactly what they changed with this 2022 Geely Coolray Sport Limited. Compared to the 2021 Geely Coolray Sport, honestly there's not that big of a difference with this 2022 year model, although you still get the same expanding Cosmos grille, you still have the same LED headlamps. Once you get to the side, this is where it gets a bit different. You still get 18-inch rims on this, but you do get a different design and it's also blacked out. Aside from that, everything else here on the side, your carbon accents on the wing mirrors and all your sloping lines, plus this two-tone design, they all still remain exactly the same. Towards the rear exterior, everything else is still the same, so you still get your really nice spoiler up top, you still get your Geely logo all across, and you also get your real quad exhaust pipes on this one, so I'm very happy that they did retain those. Opening this one up, and here's a big change. So you finally get a power tailgate. As with most power tailgates, it's not the fastest, but it is a very handy thing to have if you have your hands full. Inside here, the space is exactly the same, so it's still pretty decent for a car this size. And closest, you just press this button and you can finally just walk away. Again, it takes a while. Then there, and it kind of sucks itself shut. Under the hood of the 2022 Geely Coolray Sport Limited, you still get the same lovely 1.5-liter 3-cylinder gasoline engine, which makes 177 horsepower and 255 Nm of torque. As with before, this thing still remains to be a pocket rocket. Here inside the 2022 Coolray door thread check, still as good as before. Now let's start the car up. You still get your push button start on this one. Now here inside the interior, everything is as good as before, so you still get red leather up top, you get these nice brushed aluminum trims all across the car, your nice shifter, your flat bottom steering wheel, which is also covered in really supple leather. Your seats are also the same. However, the main difference between this car and the older one is that you finally get two very important things here inside the interior. Number one, you go into your infotainment system, and if you swipe towards the left from the aircon settings, you have ventilated seats. So it goes 1, 2, and 3. That means you get aircon on your seats itself, which can really keep you cool on a hot summer day. And not only is it for you, the driver, but the passenger also gets it. So it's a really nice experience. Up top though, instead of like a thin see-through semi-translucent headliner for the panoramic sunroof, you finally have this thing which is, it's actually slightly thicker and it's no longer see-through, so it does help out a lot when it comes to the heat and light in here. Aside from that, everything else is pretty much the same, still premium as usual. Driving the 2022 Coolray, obviously you still have the same engine, you still have basically the same suspension, the same seats. So if you do want to hear my full thoughts on it, just click up here for my original 2021 Coolray Sport video. As with before, this car is very easy to maneuver in the city streets. Its turning radius is really small and it's just a very comfortable cruiser. However, if you want to gun this car, you just step on the throttle and it just freaking pocket rocket. It's like that. I'm going all 100 already. This thing is really fast. The brakes are really good too. It's just a really quick little fun car to drive and also be cruising in for your really long journeys comfortably. The small changes that you do get in the car really make a huge difference. For example, your ventilated seats, I can just turn that on and it cools my ass, which is perfect for a hot summer day. Although you do hear a little bit of that fan noise, that blower motor noise, you simply just floor the car and enjoy the exhaust note, and all that gets drowned out. If that's still not cool enough for you, this new cover really does make everything a lot cooler without showing you any of the ray of the sun. So it blocks it out so much. It's a much more private and more intimate feeling cabin over here with this new cover. At 1.218 million pesos, which is only 20,000 pesos more than the previous 2021 Geely Coolray Sport, this car adds just a little bit more niceties that will make it one heck of a bang for your buck car. So if you're looking for your 2022 Geely Coolray Sport Limited, then head on over to Geely Fairview and they will hook you up with your brand new, beautiful, new and improved Geely Coolray Sport Limited.